Maury in a way that feels very Maury.
Hmm.
He pronks her about messing around with stars.
That is a remarkably blunt way to start that conversation, isn't it?
Totally. No gentle lead in there.
Just straight to it, her romantic history before him.
Exactly. And Connie's first reaction, according to the clip, is basically denial. She says she just knew them.
Uh-huh.
But Maury kind of pushes back. He keeps using the phrase, messed around.
You can almost hear that little bit of, like, playful needling that comes from being together for decades.
Yeah, that familiarity.
And that difference between new and messed around, it's quite telling, actually.
How do you mean?
Well, it speaks to how people frame their past, doesn't it? Maybe how Connie prefers to remember or talk about those interactions versus how Maury perhaps deliberately uses stronger language, maybe to tease her, maybe just to get a reaction.
And they get specific. There's an anecdote shared about Warren Beatty.
Oh, okay.
And Connie's sister, Maury Povich, is quoted in the source saying something pretty memorable. She said, "Every woman who came to California had to go through him. It was like an immigration system."
Wow. Okay. That quote alone paints a hell of a picture.
Right. Of a certain time and place in Hollywood. It's a vivid image, maybe a bit outrageous.
Definitely vivid.
So Maury then asks Connie if she went through Beatty, using her sister's exact phrase.
Connecting it directly.
Yeah. And Connie corrects him.
Uh-huh.
So, while acknowledging the general scene her sister described, she's quick to draw a line about her own experience in that clip.
Which shows a pretty remarkable level of comfort between them, doesn't it? And candor.
For sure.
I mean, they can bring up these incredibly famous names, these stories from potentially sensitive parts of their past decades ago.
Yeah.
And she feels totally fine correcting him right there, even knowing it's being recorded.
Yeah, it's quite something. Then there's another memory shared. Connie going out with an eagle.
From the band The Eagles.
That's the one. And
No.
she tells this story about not actually knowing who he was.
Seriously.
Until he apparently played Hotel California on the piano for her.
Get out. That detail is amazing. Imagine being out with someone and hearing one of the biggest songs ever, played by the guy who actually wrote it, and not realizing it at first.
Right. It really puts her world at the time into perspective. Maybe, rock music wasn't her main focus then?
No, clearly not.
Anyway, she apparently told Maury about this date later on, and the source makes a point of noting they were dating non-exclusively then.
Okay. So not committed.
Right. So the source notes nobody was cheating.
And that's their shared understanding, how they've processed that bit of history together. It sounds like they've definitely talked about those early dating years before they got serious.
And they have a mutual agreement on how to categorize those relationships compared to, their own commitment later.
Makes sense.